Sorry, gotta go. Here we go.
I'm backstage.
Are you?
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Hello, welcome. Oh! You notice how spot on the timing was there? Did you see that? That was good. That was good. Oh, you got your blue Hans. Hello.
I have my blue Hans
You
with
have your blue Hans. All right, we've got folks.
See,
appropriate.
I don't have the finished backpack like Dana does because I didn't get those little parts.
Now legit, I'm official with the official backpack. We're gonna get
Nice.
He will be coming to Landenberg Con with me. So
Landenberg. Sorry, man. I got you muted because there was noise coming from you when you came in. I'm sorry.
We went from like 4 to 7, like
That's right.
6,
It's
7,
like moths to
7.
a flame. Welcome everybody to Old Gray Bricks on something Thursday. That may just be the name of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it's
something Thursday. I don't know.
Something.
something Thursday. Yeah. So now we are airing Thursday. We're now airing after Jeff Van Winden's show, so he gets all the scoops, except we're going to look at the Brick Fan today because there is a ton of stuff on the Brick Fan that has been released today. And we will talk about that later in the show today. So Stever is here. Stever, I got your hats. I will switch to it maybe later in the show and everything. All right. So who in the room is going to ABC, which is next week, which is kind of mind-boggling because I'm not ready. I'm going.
It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
Jeff Van Winden is not coming. You're not coming. That's right. I understand border issues. I get it. But it's going to be weird. You're not there. I did talk to Martin, and he's going to be there sporadically, I think. So I hope he's.
So you did check with him because that was really strange not seeing him on the map.
Yep.
Well, he's attending but not displaying.
And maybe he's displaying. I'm not sure. It was. I know his son is back and forth to Australia or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, but I'm looking forward to seeing and eating and being in Georgia and not paying Charleston prices for food. So that's what I'm excited about. But hanging out with you guys and everything. So we'll miss those who usually attend, and I hope you'll get to come back.
Sorry, just gonna interrupt for a quick second.
Sure.
I have no heat in my house, and I had a furnace guy. Like, I called for a furnace appointment. It's tomorrow at noon. They actually called me like 20 minutes ago saying we can be there in 30 minutes. So if I walk away from the screen, that's okay because that means I might be getting heat. So
I would kind of be cool if we walked away and we just saw ice start climbing up your camera window. That would be.
I have like a space heater beside me, so if you hear some noise, that's what that is. But
let the record reflect that he's saying that while wearing a short sleeve T-shirt.
Yeah,
in his house without heat.
I have a sweater right here, but I just turned on a space heater and it's already a degree warmer than it was. So
okay,
it's 63 in my basement right now.
Look, I live in South Carolina. My HVAC is struggling when it gets below 32. So if I make it to 70 when I want it to be a warmer, or maybe even 66, that's just where I'm at, right? Because it's going to be 18 in the low country down here, and we ain't built for that.
What?
So,
pro tip, you can leave your oven open and just heat your house with your oven.
I debated that, but I was like, is that safe?
No.
Well, I could, build a campfire in the middle of the anyway. So yeah, but we may get 2 to 4 inches of snow Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday along here. So which is 2 winters in a row that it snows in the low country, and that hasn't happened since 88 and 89 here. So
it's all because Chris Giddens moved there.
That's right. My wife wanted snow. They may boat us out and send us back. So
We're supposed to get AM light snow, whatever that's called.
In Wisconsin, that's called dew.
Yeah. I'm not holding my breath that it's actually going to snow here.
That's called June. Where
Yeah.
But so this may be a pretty cool thing down here and everything. Oh well, hang on. Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah, that's a lot of snow.
That's just in your bedroom, right?
That's my front yard. So, yeah.
So
I mean,
I was listening to a hockey podcast, and they were saying that the hockey podcasters live in Toronto, which is about two hours south of Jeff, and they said they had so much snow last week that they closed school, and that they said, "Do you know how much snow we have to get to close school in Ontario? A lot of snow, a lot."
Yeah.
They set the record, I believe, for the most snowfall in like 24 hours, 48 hours. Is that correct?
Airport had over 2 feet of, like our Toronto Airport YYZ, over 2 feet of snow, 52 inches or 52 centimeters, which is, well, no, a little bit shy of 2 feet of snow. I'm sorry, but it's still 1 day total record.
Wow,
crazy.
It's been single digits in Wisconsin for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
I think somebody, one of my coworkers said that the schools in Virginia were closed all week just because of what hit them last week, and also what they're expecting to have happen again this week. So,
one of my
parents in Nashville, there's still a substantial areas of Nashville that still don't have power. My parents have a generator that runs off natural gas, so they've been okay at their house, but they said that there's still a lot of areas around them that still don't have power and don't know if they're going to have power for another week. And all of the ice, coated all of the trees, and then those broke and fell all over all the power lines everywhere, and it's just a mess. So
yeah, but in a couple months you'll have pollen all over the place again, so you gotta wait for that.
Pollen on top of the ice. It'll be
Yeah.
It's white, and then then it's yellow, and then so it's been a weird winter. So Captain Xavier, what has your winter been like?
Damn. We have had no snow. I don't know that we've even had a proper frost at this point. It may have gotten below freezing like at midnight a day or two. But other than that, it's just damp.
What's the frequency of snow where you live normally?
Since I've moved here in 2016, we've had 1 week of snow every year.
Okay.
Except this year.
So it's not frequent, but it is regular.
Yeah, we usually get 1 week, and everyone panics and drives like idiots and is sure their grandmother is going to freeze to death. And then we're fine 5 days later when it all melts.
I'm going to stay on the chat, but the furnace truck is just pulling up for the repair guy, so I'm just going to turn my camera off and mute it for a while. So hopefully I'm back before.
Happy warming.
Yeah, thanks.
Happy warming.
So
I
was supposed to be on Jeff's show last night, and I had scheduled a person to come give us an estimate. We've got a window above our front door that has water incursion when we have sideways rain. It only happens when they rain sideways, and then we have a door in the basement that has the threshold has rotted out, so it needs to be replaced. And the guy was here for 3.5 hours. Very chatty, measured every window in the house, gave us an estimate. If we want to replace all 30 windows, this is how much it's going to cost. We're not replacing all 30 windows, but we are replacing all the windows that face the road and the basement, because they had if you sign up before we leave, we'll knock this much off. And we were like,
they all do that.
Yeah,
it's dirty.
We had two things that were like damage to the house needed to be replaced, and we were like, these needed to be done probably last year. So anyways, we got it. But the thing that happens when you have, out of home repair people come to your house is they see your Lego room, and, there's can I take pictures? Can I can I bring my kids over? And so we've had the estimate guy yesterday, and then we had another person come in today to confirm and double measure, all the kind of stuff. And they were both like, "You built this?" Like, it's like you forget until you have a non-AFL over, just like how flummoxed they are about your stuff, your Lego life.
Right.
It's fun. It's kind of fun. But I miss Jeff's show because he was still here at 9:00 when it went live.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Well, the same AC guy, he's a young guy that's been coming to work on our air and got my damper finally fixed and everything. He came and he saw the Lego room. He was all, whoa. And then so he saw Lego. And so he comes in, he's got the part, and my dog's kind of barking, kind of having a fit. But, it's nice to him and everything. And he's like, okay, Pooch, I got to go. I got to get your dad building Lego again. So I was skimming up in the attic. And I'm like, I'm labeled. I love it. So it's great. Anyway, let's do a quick tour around what everybody's building. The side chat is that we had before the show is none of us in this group are building anything. I mean, Steve's got an amazing mock and all this kind of stuff, but you're not bringing it to ABC, but that's fine. But no. I haven't bought. I bought a few things on clearance, but nothing spectacular. But I've got a 4-legged toddler downstairs, and I really can't save my marriage and let the dog be with her all the time. So it's that kind of thing. So let's start with Steve, since you do have something built. Can you show us? I'm gonna put you on the big screen. Just warning.
All right,
it's fine.
I was actually thinking today, like last year at Atlanta Brick Convention, I had my Spider-Verse mock.
Yep.
So like in a year's time, I've had this is my third mock that I'm working on, because I had my Strange mock that none of you saw, I don't think, in person. So like this is my third mock. Let me quick figure out the settings. I'm gonna flip my camera around and not mirror it, so you can actually like understand what I'm doing. All right, front camera, back camera. Here we go. All right. Pardon me. So this is what I got going on. I got all of the bottom, the ground floors. I have all of those done now. So I have to do that's believe it or not, this isn't the hard part. The hard part for me is going to be building the guy that's going, the big villain that's going in the middle, because I have to figure out how to do that. So it's Spot. He's going to be fighting the Spider-Man in the front, and then as you turn around, you see nothing's complete, and it's actually Mysterio is controlling the Spider-Verse. So Spot's got to be hollow, because Mysterio is going to be inside of him, and then I'm going to have drones projecting all of these buildings. So that for me, that's the hard part, trying to figure out if I'm going to build it kind of like Moto built his Meow Masks, or how am I going to create this thing that's going to be hollow and still work? I don't want to build it too big, and we're just going to have to see how big it actually ends up being. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with my build.
Sweet.
But that's all I really got going on.
Yeah, that's nothing. You should start over. Try again. It's
all right. So I got nothing.
Impressed. Can I just say that I'm impressed that you dared to show your floor in your Lego room, because I would not dare to show my floor in my Lego room. There's brick everywhere, right?
Oh yeah. My this floor is the worst color, because if I drop anything gray, it's gone. It's got dark gray and light gray in it. So anything even black, I lose. And it's not carpet, so it just bounces everywhere. It's gone the minute it leaves my hand. Yeah. That's all.
I get it. Wait till you get old and your eyes are going bad. It gets 10 times worse. So.
Yeah, and you're relying on your hearing to figure out where it went, and I can't hear anymore either, so.
Echolocating. What's Dana has look? What is this? Nice.
I can do up to 3.5x, so I can see very crystal clear in front of me.
Nice.
Yeah. The regular glasses just weren't cutting it anymore.
You need to build little Batman things. At least make yourself feel like a hero while you have those
That
on.
is true. I need to create some cowl to go with this. Maybe maybe do that. So
that would be cool.
It's made a bigger impact on doing water slide decals on models versus Lego, but I can see it being useful for Lego at some point in time too.
Yes, and your knee doesn't work, so you can't download it. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
With the floor, it's in God's hands now, or the vacuum cleaner, one of the two.
If you hear it hit the back wall behind your drawers on the floor, yeah, it's done. It's done. It's gone.
Well, I have a roller mat in my office, and I will hear it hit the roller mat, and I'm expecting to hear like a bounce, but I hear bounce, and that means it's gone into the wormhole, and who knows where it wound up.
Yeah.
So,
And
the
then,
worst sound actually is when it bounces off the table and you hear it fall into a drawer that you actually had open, like the bottom drawer.
yeah,
With all the big parts, and it was a small part that went down in there, and it's like, you're gone.
it's gone.
see you never.
Just spend the rest of eternity with the dog hair that settled down in there. You're good. So
Yep.
let's go to Captain Xavier. Hello, sir. You're right next door. It's been a minute. How you doing?
I'm good. I just got back from a trip to Phoenix, Arizona. A friend and I went down there, and we looted the place like rampaging Visigoths. We hit every Bricks and Minifigs. We hit 3 Lego stores. We hit the Arizona Brick Co. and we hit Bricksperience. I came away with 160 minifigs, mostly Castle, a few Pirate, some Space. I got a tip from somebody. I was supposedly there for a Nerf event. Really, I was there for the Lego and but someone at the Nerf event said you need to go to this Fallout games. They for some reason have Lego now. So we decided to stick our head in. It was the only place that was still open on Sunday night as we were headed back to our hotel. So we stick our head in there. There was monorail in the bulk brick bin.
What?
Ooh.
Monorail. Monorail.
The A-Falls have not found this place yet. The all the brick they had was old brick.
Whoa.
I got 50 minifigs, and about half of them were Fright Nights from their Build-A-Fig.
Wow.
And they clearly did not give a damn about selling the Lego because they didn't charge me. Either they didn't charge me for the brick or they didn't charge me for the minifigs the 2 times we went. They just couldn't be bothered to figure out what their prices were.
Wow.
I ended up with, I think, 5 pieces of monorail, 2 curved pieces, 1/2 of a slope, and 1 split track.
Is there a chance the track could bend?
Not a chance, my Hindu friend.
Anyway, sorry.
And also the wind screens, the big dish screens from the Ice Planet base and from the multi-core magnetizer were just stacked in the bulk bin.
Nice.
What?
So
Those
I took
things go
them
for $20, but that trans neon green one goes for $20.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah. Got the Blacktron with the B trans green as well. Whole bunch of large brick parts. I made off like an absolute rat. I think I've got the bag around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I absolutely went ham. I looted that place. And I have no regrets. So I'm in the process of putting all of those figs into their respective armies. Out of 160 figs, the only one, and almost none of them had helmets, of course, because you never find helmets. Those are the only ones I didn't have helmets to outfit. So I need to order 12 helmets out of 160 figs. I'm happy with that. I think I might have been short a couple of epaulets for some of the Imperial Guards from Pirate. I also managed to get my hands on the recent Castle GWP, the 2 mini castles.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten that when it came out, and one of the places had it for $24. They're like, yeah,
Score.
Inbox.
Oh.
Yes, I think I will.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I help myself. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Did find a few new root beers. Did have some Nerf. It was good. It was a delightful trip. So my army building carries on unabated. I'm also massively upgrading my castle. I decided to raise the entire terrain again, and then when the terrain got raised, the castle didn't get raised, and so now the tops of the walls were level with the tops of the roofs of the buildings, and that just didn't look right because the castle should loom menacingly, and it didn't loom anymore.
Is it?
So I raised the height of the walls and the towers, and I'm now raising the moat by 3 bricks. So that'll make it loom, but that is a massive undertaking. So much Duplo has been acquired for filler.
Nice.
Good filler. Good filler.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's check in with Matt. I think Matt is watching hockey. Are you watching hockey, Matt?
Yeah. So there is a American player who plays on the team I follow, Detroit, and he is tied for the most points ever by an American player. In
Steve Yzerman.
No. Steve Yzerman's been retired for 15, 20 years. Patrick Kane. He's tied, and if he gets a point tonight, he'll become the highest American-born player in all-time in NHL history. So, yeah, the first period in, we're at intermission. So I am down in front of the TV. I finished building the Fantastic Four set with the Galactus in it, and I picked it up when Target had it for 40% off, like a Black Friday deal, and I listed the minifigs because the minifigs were basically, if I sell the minifigs for the price they were on Bricklink, I'll get the Galactus free. So I already sold one of the 4 minifigs. We'll see if anybody buys the rest. I did swing by our local Lego store this week, and I got some stuff. So I'm now that we're in intermission, I was going to sort some of the parts, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and of course we've got the ABC coming, and Skip, who's from Baltimore. He came down once before. He's now the leader of the Gayfuls group, and he's coming down. He's going to stay in my guest room since Jeff is not going to use it this year. And Steve's not using it this year. So always somebody. So Matt has to finish clearing the unfinished Lego projects off of the bed so that our guest has a place to actually sleep. And I've been getting out some of my streetscapes, and I'm repairing things that fell off. I'm going to be displaying primarily at the Gayfuls table, so I'm going to help Skip out with that. So the two of us will, if you're watching this and you're coming to the show, that's where I'll be on the floor. And I'm also leading the parts draft. We're gonna part out the Viking Village, I think it was.
Ooh, nice.
So we have 2 copies of the set, so I think that's like 12 people. We'll split that up. Yeah, get in. Message him if you want to be in that parts draft. That's at 3:00. It's on Friday afternoon. I can't remember what time it is, but it's
message Skip.
No. Message ABC.
Oh. Okay.
It's on their schedule. So I'm the event leader, and I'm the one bringing the sets because I bought 2 copies of it when.
Is that how the registration's happening for events? Is you just message them?
I don't know. Last year I was in charge of the parts drafts, but I didn't know who was supposed to be drafting, and then Nick had been sick, and I'm like, I need to know who's registered, but he had lists of people who were signed up for the parts draft. So I don't know how you signed up for them last year, but he had lists.
I'm going to send him an email now to sign up for the parts draft for that one. Is that the only parts draft?
No, there's 2 other ones. There's 2 on Thursday. I offered to had some other sets I bought when Amazon had Prime Days. One was Encanto set, but he wasn't as excited about. So I think he already has some sets for the Thursday drafts. I'm providing the sets for the Friday draft, and I don't remember what the Thursday drafts are going to be. So, but there are drafts on the schedule. If you look at the Thursday schedule, I think there's 2 time slots.
I have not looked
for the Friday one.
Yeah. And this year I'm going to be like, hey, can you give me the list of who I'm supposed to let draft more than an hour before the draft? was getting really stressed last year.
Your demands are ridiculous.
Which he was actually homesick part of the convention last year, so things were
last year.
Things were tough. I mean, he was in a spot, but hopefully I'd like to have the list by Wednesday. If it's full, just shoot me the list. It's hard.
Matt, do you know what the earliest we can get in to set up? Is it Thursday or is it Friday?
It's definitely going to be. I believe it's open Thursday. I think it's Thursday afternoon.
Okay, because we'll be down probably by that point. Gil is here. What's up? You can pop in if you want to. If the Beavers are running the treadmill and got your internet working, hop on in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But it's so funny. I've only done one draft at any convention I've ever been to. And it was so horribly run and ate up like 2 hours of my time. And it's just like it wasn't. Everybody's going, hey, we're going to the thing, and I'm like, well, I'm here. I can't go, and so I haven't done any more. I don't do games at them either. I don't think. I just go hang out. So
I will say though that the parts drafts in Chicago are probably, like, the official ones are probably some of the best, even if ill coordinated. There's typically at least half the room are seasoned veterans, and if the proctor doesn't really have a handle on what's going on, 2 or 3 people will jump in and just make it work. And even a huge set, we're in and out like an hour. Because they got to get the room ready for the next event or whatever it's going to be. So if you're going to do a parts draft again, I would do one in Chicago.
Or you can come draft the Viking Village, because I'm experienced. I may actually pre-sort the parts at my house. Skip and I might just sit here Thursday night and sort them. So we just take it over. It's all pre-sorted. Walk in.
That's Matt's thing. He invites you over to your house to stay, and then you have to sort all of his labor for him. Last year, I had to dump out PTSD reddish brown and take stuff apart and do that. That was great. Thanks, Matt.
That's why he's not coming back. Yeah. It was such a scarring experience.
I'm still recovering.
He's got PTSD. He falls asleep at night and he just sees those brittle brown bricks. And it's terrible.
Brittle brown.
Jeff and I with a flickering fluorescent light and with a table and one chair and some moldy bread.
Jeff, the last time Jeff stayed here, I think we pre-sorted all 3 of the parts drafts, just sitting around here in the living room, just, heated rivalry parts drafts. I have to think about that.
Let's check in with Mr. Sandlin. Hello, sir. Thank you for running the show last week in my absence.
Yeah, I haven't really done a whole lot of Lego the last couple of weeks, although I do have a lovely Post-it note that my girlfriend left for me.
Yay!
Space. She had tucked that inside my laptop, so when I opened my laptop, it was there. And
I'm glad you said top.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Yes, I built a little figure of her as well, but I gotta do a custom hair. She does wear her hair in buns like this sometimes, but. Anyway, she's got her little paintbrush because she's an artist, and her coffee because she's always drinking coffee. But that's all that I've done in a couple of weeks since the beginning of the month when I did the shopping at the Lego store, because I've really not done much lately. We are going to BrickCon. I'm just going to take my previously built Chinese restaurant to put in our lug town display thing, and otherwise just to have something to drop with our club, and just traveling light this year, just gonna hang out and say hi to people. And my girlfriend's coming along. It will be her first Lego convention, so she'll be kind of taking it all in, but she likes Lego. She builds sets, and she's done a little bit of custom stuff. I had her build a custom vignette for our lug build challenge a couple months back, and she enjoyed that. So we'll make an A-full out of her yet in terms of building. She might show up with a mosaic next year or something.
Nice,
cool. That's awesome. Cool deal. I'm looking forward to meeting her. I haven't got to meet her yet, so that'll be awesome.
Oh yeah, she's a lot of fun.
She's shy. She's shy. You can't get her to talk at all.
Yeah, very, very, very wallflower, quiet.
I had to pry her out of Matthew's house with a crowbar because the two of them wouldn't shut up. The two of them are just like, and I'm like standing by the door, like,
yeah, it's good times.
Can we leave? It's awesome. All right,
yeah.
Mr. Dana, let's see what's up with you, man.
Oh, I was probably going to say that I don't have anything, and then I'm probably going to spend the next 30 minutes until we finish. So,
that will make Steve happy. So
yeah. So all right. So you guys saw. Yep, I did get my parts in to build the official air tank and hands for the Blue Hans baby. So that will be coming with me. So that was kind of the only newish something, I guess. I don't know. I did today. I actually got a good chunk of Lego stuff done today in a weird quasi sort of sense because my brew pub was not Mills until today.
Nice.
So I was able to crack that out real fast, along with welcome to the Space Shop. So the Space Shop is also Mills now too. Nice. And I really wish I had done this sooner because the last two shows I think I took it to that they weren't Mills. They would always, I'd have to put things together because things would fall. So now they're nice and sturdy.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I'm a big fan of the Mills. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to Mills up the plate from my Chinese restaurant as well before the show next week.
Mills it up. Everybody's doing the Mills. Everybody's doing the Mills. And then I also, because I'm bringing the Brick Mellows again with me for this year, and I had forgotten that I had gifted. Well, I didn't really forgot that I gifted, but I'd forgotten that I had not rebuilt 2 Brick Mellows that I had gifted. So I had to go through and bag up parts for the frog and for the tan cat because this one was a raffle that I gave away for an art show, and this one I gave to Simon Liu. So I needed to build these, and of course I'm missing just a few pieces. So I made a quick bestseller parts order that should arrive on Tuesday to build these right before the show. So that was something I worked on today. I also am waiting on one pick-a-brick order that should be either here Saturday or Monday. It's coming out of Florida, so I'm hoping it could be here Saturday, which will be the final pieces that I need to do for my tokens. So I can build those, get those ready for next week. And also this lovely bag of parts, which is something I'm doing different. I'm trying something new. I'm doing something new this year. So along with the fact that I'm going to bring in my monochrome habitats with me again, I'm also going to bring the posters, and I'm going to have those available at Wild Bricks Etc's booth for sale. And I'm also taking with me, I'm doing up little bags of my cat, my Critter Crew cat. And so I've actually sat down this week and printed and did instructions. Very old school Lego style instructions.
Wow, look at you.
Double-sided, folded up, parts list on the back. So I was missing one part that was on this. So I Bricklink order, be here Saturday, and I will bag up 50 cats. I'm going to do them for $5 a pop. See if kids like it.
Meow.
They'll be at the Bricks, Wild Bricks, etc. booth, and I'll direct people there. What we're going to do. Something else I got going on. No, I did get a mail. I got some mail in today. It's always funny. You think you've seen most of the weird stuff or spacey type stuff on Instagram, and you think, there's nobody's going to do anything new that I haven't seen, or something that I really don't think I'm going to get. And some girl in California, or I don't even know where she was from, but she posted like something in her son's room with some of the Legos that she's been building with him. And there was this piece of art. And I was like, that looks cool. And she had tagged the artist who had done it, and the artist's name, I guess, is Velvet Toad Art. I think that's their Etsy handle. And so I had ordered one of the little mini prints of Benny.
Aw.
And it's kind of in her art style. It's kind of Scott Pilgrim, saves the world kind of sketchy type of way. Because even like her other, like she sent like an extra sticker that it's all very that Scott Pilgrim type look about it to it. So, and then I also grabbed a couple of extra stickers to go with it too, some little cute Benny stuff. And so I was like, that'll be cool. I always like anytime I find Benny fan art, I'm like, I gotta just go ahead and grab it because is
her art Lego, or is that just one thing that has happened to be Lego?
She's got a mix of art. She's got she was also doing like one of the postcards she sent was Spider-Man and Deadpool. I think she's done. There was some like Emmett and Lucy art in there too. So not exclusive Lego. She's got some Lego, but stuff too. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. So I got that in the mail today, and then I did have to order another Pick-a-Brick order. So that should be here hopefully Tuesday. Bricks and Pieces. Did get shipping confirmation that my gold and teal parts should be here. They shipped on the 20th, so they should be here maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, earliest next week. Now, unfortunately, my gold legs I had to place to get out of Denmark, so those probably won't be here for at least another week or so. But at least the teal figures will be all pristine and ready to go as soon as I get here. So I'm excited for that. All right, I lied. That was only 10 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe, give or take.
It's not bad. I got to, skip to 2 different networks to get my connection to work while you were doing that, and it had plenty of time. So.
Excellent. All right. Wait! I did get. I forgot. I did get another piece of mail. My friend from Germany sent me another Lego house postcard for the additional Mushroom Village from Jonas Cram, which was cool. So now I can add that to the other one that I have because he sent me one from the first version, and then he also sent me a little piece of German cat art that one of his local artists does on their walls and the community, stuff like that. So it was kind of cool. So
is that Grumpy Cat or something?
It's a cat. It looks like it's a cat in a fisherman's jacket. Yeah. I like it. It works.
That's cool.
It's cool.
There's some kind of joke there with like Fuhrer with like fur. The fur.
I don't know. That might be a little too close.
Soon.
I don't know.
Too soon.
Yeah.
All right. Too soon.
Oh, speaking of, and Matt, you'll like this because you walk the streets around downtown where our church is. So the police called us and said, we need to pull up your footage. There's been a crime in the neighborhood, which there's never a crime in that neighborhood, it seems like. So the story is an Uber driver delivered or whatever, or it was, anyway, I can't remember which delivery service it was, DoorDash or whatever. And then abducted a cat, like a cat with a collar,
catnap,
like a neighbor cat to the church in old downtown. She scooped the cat, put it in the car, and took it. And the police needed to see our camera footage to check on the cat napper. So this is where the story then goes even weirder. They found. Well, she pulled apparently the collar off a block away and threw it out or whatever. So they figured out who she is and they arrested her, but they don't know what happened to the cat.
What?
So yeah.
Okay, we need more information on this.
That's all I got. That's it. They used our footage to figure out who she was.
Go to the community and find out what the rest of the story is. You can't just leave us hanging like that.
Well, and they busted her up in North Charleston, like miles and miles away. So she took the cat to another town. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I know.
there's no shortage of like stray cats in America. Like, was this like some exotic cat? Was this like a divorce gone bad? There's like a cat napping.
No, it's just so one of the neighbors has a cat and she roams the neighborhood at night. She's tagged, she comes back, all this kind of stuff. But they saw the cat, wanted the cat, scooped the cat, took the collar off the cat. All this kind of stuff, and that's all I know. I mean, we even have one of our security officers who, off-duty cop, coming to do a rotation of security. I was talking to him about it. He's like, "Yeah," he said, "We busted her. We got her in jail, but we don't know where the cat is."
Is she holding out? She's not confessing to what she did with the cat?
I guess so, or she's denying it was her. I don't know, but anyway,
Did you tell them to check Dana's garage?
Which is typical. I mean,
there's only raccoons and hitchhikers in there, so
no. We still get the stray random cat. You still get the stray random cat from time to time.
It's a good thing that Dana and I don't live close, because they could do the good cop, bad cop thing where like the good cop's like, you can tell us now where the cat is. And then the good cop goes out and Dana and I beat the living daylights out of this woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Matt, they won't let you down here because you only get the fat and the bark on the barbecue. So you're out.
Hey, I bring in tourism dollars. They'll let me in.
That's true. You do. You bring up the local economy.
I just signed the paperwork for our trip to go in April. So
that'll be great.
Yeah.
I'll take you to Arby's so you can enjoy some beef.
Hey, when you get here, we can go to that same rib. We can go to the same place, and I can cut the fat off right here in front of you, right here.
You can do that in your state. I don't pay taxes there, so you do what you want, right? So, but don't be offending my culture.
So sad. So sad.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So big news. There's some sets that have been dropped on the Brick Fan. So I figured maybe we would look at them and see if they're worth us getting. Some have been talked about, not official pictures, but let me share. We're just going to use the Brick Fan. They have some stuff, and so let me share the screen there. And the magnolia branches, as somebody living in the South, there should be some big old leaves on the magnolia branches, but it's fine. You need big magnolia branches or leaves.
I don't think they have a lot of magnolias in Denmark.
Probably not.
That's true.
I got one in my front yard.
The magnolia, I mean, the sunflower is very cute. That's adorable. I did get Mel the daisies, the new set, the daisies, and she really likes them. That's really good. So that's her favorite flower. I know my wife's favorite flower. Thank you very much.
What is the yellow petal? What is the yellow petal on that set? Is it an actual petal?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
I don't think there's much new. Maybe no, there's no new leaves or anything. Oh, look, that's not going to be rude. The tan cherry balls there. That's not going to be used inappropriately at all.
Nice.
So
excellent.
Not at all.
Let that hang from the back of your little 6-wide Fast and Furious truck.
Now I can get the fig leaf and the other piece for all my statues made of Lego that are naked.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So in March we're gonna have a bus. But
let's just go to it.
Space.
Just hit the blue astronaut. Come on.
Space.
Yeah. All right. So there's the bus, and here it is, guys. Look at that, and all its
beautiful.
Everything we wanted, right there.
Yeah.
Look at the look. How often we've been wanting a large space tile. I just want to touch it.
I can see that being locked in on the thing that we're not supposed to talk about. So.
No, because I don't know if we would want like 50 of those. I mean, I just want like
whatever.
4 or 5.
You would be the person that would pick that. I know you. He says this today.
I've been changing my routine. I've been spicing it up a little bit.
So it comes with these usually come with a figure or whatever, and so riding in the helmet is the little classic space robot, which is cool.
Yeah.
But come on, I'm just gonna gripe. Why didn't they put a trans yellow dot on there?
Exactly. That is, well, you know why? Because they were giving the yellow face, giving him a yellow face. But yeah, it should have been a trans yellow. It should have been.
See, I never had any of those spates that had the little robot as a kid. So was it trans yellow in the
Well,
vintage?
they always had a trans clear or a trans colored dot, whether it was red, blue,
Okay.
green, whatever it was going to be. It wasn't solid.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, this is day one purchase. I mean, I will travel to Greenville and go get this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When this is released, when
March 1st.
March. That is birthday right there. March 8th is my birthday, so there's my birthday present right there. So,
And March 1st is actually on a Sunday this year. So
raspberries.
Raspberries.
I'm gonna be working that day.
Yeah, odds are you're working on a Sunday, right?
Right. And I have done the Sunday afternoon, get in the car and drive up to Greenville. It is rough. So,
maybe they'll do a pre-order for it. I don't know.
If only you knew friends in Greenville who could get you one and hold it till Monday for you.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to some of my buds here and see what's what. See if anybody's making the journey. So I'll get one. But anyway, there's a bus. Who cares?
Didn't they already release that exact same bus like 5 years ago, or is it a different version of the bus?
It was a different version of the bus.
Okay.
There's so many of those buses.
Yeah.
All right.
And a bunch of purple ones too.
Yeah. So here we go. Stop. All right. So then we also have, this is kind of cool. Piglet.
Piglet looks great, but the poo looks better once you get to there.
Oh yeah.
That's a poo looks better.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
That's very cool.
Gonna need Winnie and Pooh. Yep.
The shaping is very well done. Sometimes on those sculpture sets, the shapes are not so great, but the shaping looks really good.
I like
it's
how
a little lumpy through there. I think this kind of reminds me a little bit. There's some Pikachu going on, and I think it's because of the shadow and the photography that makes those gaps gappy. I don't know.
I like how the honey basket is censoring Pooh because he's not wearing any pants.
Guy puts the shirt on, but running around with no pants. So, yeah. So the little honeybees there is pretty cool. And then it comes to the minifig Eeyore, which is awesome.
Which I don't think they did an Eeyore before, did they?
I don't know if they've done it in minifig scale or not.
I don't think so.
I know it's been in. There's a look. He's a Teletubby. Look at that. That's cool.
Can you open up the head and discover that it's actually another robot driving the
Well, it should be full of cotton, but stuff with fluff.
Yeah.
Okay. The Eeyore is really cute.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. The Piglet is not like a gift with purchase or anything. I don't think, is it?
No, he's just his own set.
This is his own set. Oh, look at this little hose thing here. Is that different? Is that new on his arm?
It looks like a double.
No, it's curved.
Yeah, but it looks like it's hard plastic though, not soft. So
yeah, that looks like an elbow. Looks like a macaroni piece that has a slight curve in it,
or a double macaroni piece.
Thank you for not being inappropriate there. Thank you very much. So
yeah, it's in an inappropriate bend.
Right as I was about to speak, I was like, "Oh, this could come out wrong."
See, there you go. All right, but yeah, so there's new pieces there. We don't have Jeff here to really. Jeff can spot a new part in a minute, but
it looks like a new part to my eye.
Yeah,
I don't remember ever seeing a semi-straight macaroni with a slight bend in it in any color. So
no. And that face curve is new. Oh, that's not new.
You could see how it could easily get reused in the botanical sets for plant limbs and stuff.
Yep. And there may be. I haven't looked at the botanicals very close to see, but
we have a new American hockey player record, Patrick Kane. Woo!
So the Piglet at $40 for 544 pieces is not a bad deal.
No, actually, that's a good deal.
And you could probably flip the Piglet for $10-15 right when it comes out. If you wanted
you flip your own Piglet on your own time. Winnie the Pooh.
I was keeping it clean.
So, but Winnie the Pooh price per piece is a little high, but it's not bad. For 1,400 is 150. I mean, that's now tolerable, I guess. But Piglet is a whole lot much of a better deal, price per part.
I wonder if it's in the same scale.
Yeah. So, interesting.
They actually made it so you can put a ribbon on Eeyore's tail.
Oh, did they?
That's a neat deal. That's some deep lore.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. He's got the little point right there.
The Eeyore, it looks like it's a redo, and same with Piglet. So in the original Winnie the Pooh set, we had Piglet, Rabbit, Pooh, Eeyore, and Tigger. So
got it.
New torsos for both Pooh and Piglet, but it looks like the Eeyore might be a slight change in color, but other than that, it's the same mold.
Yeah. This is actually I didn't even look at the price for just show me the money. I'm that guy with the blue guy, but
yeah,
$60 for almost 800 pieces. That's nice.
Which I think that's the same price range that the other upscales have been. So
yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't scroll past the blue guy to see if there's anything else that was released. So let's go to the main page here. Oh no, I did. The Michael Schumacher
F1 car.
F1 car. Are y'all interested in printed tires?
Ooh.
Even Jeff in the chat said that he would pass on this, and he's a car guy. So.
Good. Hey, we've got action shots for this. So we've got now this is kind of cool. It's been a while since a Shell logo has been on a Lego set, which that used to be the deal back in the day. So that's kind of cool. But here's the lifestyle shots. You ready? All right. It's a garage. It's faking out a garage because who has a wooden desk in their garage? There's the guy. Let's look at his life here.
I don't think that's his garage.
No, it's not his garage. He can't afford IKEA, obviously, for his shelves. So,
well, he's got to go industrial,
Yeah, his lamp has legs. What is that? It's weird. Hey, look, the wheels turn. Those little suspension pieces are kind of cool. They knew. Has the engine, the Ferrari logo, Mr. Schumacher. Oh, some industrial lighting there, and some random hoses. This may be a hitchhiker basement. I don't know. There's some weird cords and hooks and things in here. I'm a little uncomfortable now.
What you can't see is the hole that's cut off of the picture where the well is with the basket.
That's right.
Concrete floors,
Concrete floors where the chain hookups are. You can't see any of that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, Michael Schumacher, that's pretty cool. They didn't have lifestyle on the big blue guy. That would have been cool to see one of us in the shot. Some balding loser guy that's talking about Legos on the internet, that would have been right on it. So, is anybody shopping February 1st to get Pokemon?
Nope. I was not into Pokemon at all.
Is the excitement for the new Pokemon set, does it seem muted to you? Like, I haven't seen anybody really wetting themselves over it.
I think because you don't talk to the people who would be wetting themselves over it.
No, that's true.
The influencers are excited about it, but that's all I really have heard about it.
I think they look good. I heard some criticism of the Pikachu we talked about.
The puppy. This puppy. Oh my gosh. I just saw this for the first time today, and I was like, what the? That is an amazing sculpt that they've done for that dog.
That's good.
It's good, and his ears flap. Now there were people busted on it because it's all lumpy like that, but he's nice and fluffy and furry, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
Retriever. I mean, come on, they're fluffy. Yeah. It's not like
no. I like him. I'm not getting him, but he's very cute.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Victoria will want it, but I'm gonna probably try to say no.
I don't know. I can look at the
$140 for the golden retriever puppy. Yeah. Although that might be the cheapest way of me getting her a dog and not having to walk it.
Right.
So less maintenance. Just got to dust it every once in a while.
Yeah.
I did hear a rumor that they're going to recolor the black cat to orange and do that. Did y'all hear that?
That would be cool. I'd like that.
But also you can store the retriever's tongue in a pocket on the back, which is
creepy.
Yeah, nothing creepy about that. But yeah, I like the dog. Let's see what the Lego page. Let's see what the lifestyle picture of this is.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? That's adorable. Come on now.
It's so freaking cute.
And there's Bowles. Bowles have been spotted. So anyway.
She looks absolutely thrilled.
She's like, can I stop smiling now?
Yeah.
Oh, that dog's gonna crap. She's got that's a fake wall. Look at that. That's a fake wall right there. That's not real. And who hangs their clothes? Is this her laundry room? I don't understand.
That's how the Danes do it.
Oh, this looks like the room where they have all the leftover from all the other lifestyle shots, and they just shoved it all in this room, and they're like, "Here, sit with the puppy." And
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. There's the removable tongue. There's nothing weird about
ripped
that.
The tongue off of it. That is animal cruelty.
Who's got your tongue? Who's got your tongue?
And then oh look, it's got two beans. Oh, that's
got
awesome.
An unhinged jaw. Oh wait, this isn't the alien.
And it's got flappable ears. That's pretty cute. And then you can store the tongue in the back. There it is.
Nice.
But this is cute.
It's a good tan parts pack. It was only $140 for like over 2,000 pieces.
All right. There it is on the shelves from the other guy's room that is now in this lady's room. There's that minifig pegboard thing. I don't know. Anyway, sizable in comparison to the cat. Very cool. Neat.
I did see. I don't know if it's official or not yet, but I did see an orange cat today.
What?
Yeah, it's like an orange recolor of the tuxedo cat.
Cool. So it is official. That's cool.
That has my attention.
Now, I said I don't know if it's official yet, but I saw a picture on the internets of an orange cat.
Somebody's doing it, maybe. Who knows?
So, just riding back to the Pokemon question. So, two of the sets are reasonably priced. Then the big one is, entry point is $650, right? What is that? Is that expecting a little too much, or do you think people are going to be all in for that?
I don't know.
To quote, not really quote, but to reference Brian Saviano when the Bricker Builds guys were getting ready to do the Italian plumber. And I said to Christopher, I said, why don't you call Brian Saviano and you ask him if he would pay $900 for that? And he said, hands down. And he could think of no other, Mario fan who would pass it up. So for $600 for this Pokemon set, I'm probably sure that there are going to be plenty of people slapping down the bucks for it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I wonder, and I wish we had somebody on the inside. I wonder how well the Death Slice has sold and everything. And I just wonder. I wonder if that's the point where they're going, okay, we need to peel this back. We've always talked about that, but I'd love to know the sales of that set and how well it's doing from a store employee. So
I will reach out to my inside guy and see if he's got any insight on that.
That would be cool because it was interesting after the Enterprise came out and they sold out of the shuttle in like 6 seconds, right? But I saw later they're like, "Hey, we still have the TIE fighter. You want a TIE fighter? We have TIE fighters." You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So they may still have those, and maybe they underestimated those sales. I don't know. I'd be interested to know. I mean, it's their business. I'm not buying one, so I don't need another piece of furniture. So,
but they had. They retired. They retired the round Death Star, right?
Retired the what?
The prior Death Star. They retired it, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's been retired for years.
Well, no, I mean the second one.
Yeah, the second one's been retired also.
Oh, it's been retired for years? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's going to sell, and they'll leave it on the market for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it'll sell.
The new Falcon. All right, Jeff, tell us. So do you have heat?
I do not. The circuit board is fried. They're going to they're going to order, pretty much. They're ordering a new one. Should be in hopefully tomorrow. It's getting delivered to my house, like just as a courier delivery. But he doesn't know if it'll be here tomorrow or like Monday.
Oh, so man.
I might be seeking other living arrangements for the weekend, but it is what it is. But
Jeff, my guest room is available.
Yeah, not driving that far. Jeez, so, I could drive an hour south and get a place to stay. That's
in freedom degrees. How cold is it outside?
In freedom degrees, hold on, I'll Google it because I like you guys. It's minus 14 Canadian, 6.8 Fahrenheit. So
it's like what it is here.
Yeah.
So what is it inside your house?
Right now it's 18 degrees, positive at least, not negative, which is probably in the 64 range. So like I said, I have a space heater here in the living room that I use in my basement every once in a while. Oh, I lied. It's minus 22 outside right now, not minus 14, which is minus 7.6 Fahrenheit. So
that's cold. That's just stupid cold.
So
no, thank you.
Yeah, it'll be a cold night, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, I get the circuit board in, and they can fix it. So
we've got 2 nights at 18 coming, and I'm worried. So
the circuit board didn't overheat. It just stopped sending full current to the motor to start it up. So I just saw that Stever wrote, circuit board overheated. Anyways, Blue Spaceman, yay!
Yay, Spaceman! Anyway, all right. So we are just past an hour. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm excited for. I mean, it's kind of all of a sudden they kind of held the Spaceman pretty close to the chest, and it's like in a month, Spaceman. So, which is going to be. He does that.
Getting into the part I'm interested, which is the new ATST for Smart Play. What is Smart Play?
Oh, we haven't talked about the Smart Brick, have we?
No.
Yeah, all those 5 sets don't. All those 5 sets don't come with the brick in them. They're just they're compatible with the brick that they've released in those other 3: the TIE Fighter, the X-Wing, and the Darth Vader. What is it, the Emperor's Duel? Is that what the other one was? Yeah,
with an A-wing for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, with an A-wing. So I mean, I like the idea that they didn't include the brick and the charging pad with every single set, because those sets are basically regular Star Wars priced for sets.
Yeah.
Right. So at least they're reasonably priced. I mean, they're ugly because they've got shortened canopies and like big open holes in them.
Yeah, oddly enough, the ATST is not the worst that they've produced.
No, the ATST actually looked pretty decent, as long as you don't look at it from behind.
Yeah. Which I plan to put it on a shelf with the rest of my ATST collection, so ain't nobody gonna be staring at it from behind.
The interesting thing was I was having a conversation with David Sincere the other day, and we were kind of talking about the idea of that brick works on Bluetooth connections with other bricks around it. So could that brick potentially power a motor? Or not power a motor, but send commands to a motor, that you'd have like a motor with a battery pack So you could actually, at some point, like if they expanded the system, at some point say a train passes the light sensor on the brick, trigger a motor through Bluetooth to lower a gate or do something or whatever, right?
I think that's probable. I think it's very probable.
So the smart brick might not be a horrible thing in the long run if it's something that we can, program. Assuming there's some kind of a programmability to it. At some point.
What does it do currently?
Makes noises with an 8-bit synthesizer.
They ripped the butt out of Mario and turned it into a brick, and with the sensors and stuff. And but they seem to be interactive. Like you can play tag with each other. Two kids can play, and that's cool.
They know each other's position in the area. So if you're flying an X-wing in a TIE fighter, and you're in a dogfight or whatever, it will do the gun noises, the engine noises. It will keep kind of score as to how many times you might have hit the other brick. So there is a scorekeeping type method with it. So
but not Star Wars noises. They're generic space noises.
They're generic space noises, yes. Apparently the Star Wars sounds are a different license than the Star Wars products, like the toys.
Really?
That's what I recently heard. I was like, oh.
That's
because I think Skywalker Sound owns the noises and Lucasfilms owned the sets or something like that. I don't know if that's still true, but
it's kind of crazy.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like, I know we're running late, but I remember years ago, like back in I have a 386 computer, you could buy a Star Wars desktop package for your computer that had all the sound bites in it. For like when you clicked on something, you could have R2 go off or something like that. And I remember that was a differently owned company than LucasArts had. I'm pretty sure it was. So
sounds about right.
Gaming stuff. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's a theory.
But you're talking to a guy who was excited when he used to get the After Dark screensaver Star Trek one. That was the coolest thing ever. Spock would wander around on your screen and yell "pain" and all this kind of stuff. That was the day.
Did anybody talk Starfleet Academy? Has anybody watched Starfleet Academy?
I haven't watched it yet.
Not yet.
I hear it's good though.
It's decent, and it's kind of a little mix of Star Trek and.
I hear it's bad. I've heard it's bad. So.
I watched 4 episodes, and I mean, I like them. It's a little bit 90210 meets. Star Trek because it's kids in a universe or in an academy, right? So, but I mean, they're kind of an interesting show. I didn't mind it.
Cool. And I haven't watched Wonder Man. I hear it's really good too. By the way,
I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
Wonder Man.
Yeah, comic.
Yeah,
Marvel.
Disney Plus Marvel show that they just released. I think how many episodes? Like 2 or 3 or 4 or.
They released the whole series. It's like 8 episodes.
8 episodes. Okay. Came out a few days ago.
So, all right, gents, it is time to go. So it has been great hanging out with y'all tonight. We will probably not have a show next week because we will all be in Atlanta setting up. If we figure something out, maybe we will. But we will all get to see each other, or a group of us will get to see each other. And if you guys want to come on down, come and see us at ABC next week at the Gas South Convention Center. So anyway, be awesome, build awesome. It's been a tough week and tough couple of weeks. It's been a tough couple of months and years, but if you're going to get through it, be awesome.
Decade, be honest.
Yeah. Be awesome to each other, build awesome, treat people the way you want to be treated, and love on your neighbor. Be kind to your neighbor. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah.
Everybody. Loud noises, by the way.